Alright, so this is my top tweets of the week video. As you can see, I'm sharing my tweets on my screen. So this was the very first tweet that I found. The tweet originally says, I used to have students script and storyboard their own historic series / shows on paper. With Google Docs and slides, they can collaborate away from the classroom. With iPads, they can record, and with iMovie, they can edit. And he goes on to explain a little bit more about that, which you can't see anymore. I love this idea of having students script or write their own storyboard on historical series or shows, because it not only promotes their own creativity, but it also helps them make connections. It makes them connect their own story with something that's happened historically, or it helps them to not only do that, but to incorporate technology into this. So incorporating Google Docs or slides, iPads to record, iMovies. It not only is incorporating technology, but they're also going to have a lot of fun with it, and it's going to be something engaging and something they're going to really, really enjoy. So I really, really loved this idea of having students do this. So my next tweet is about social studies being pushed to the side in elementary schools, and how if we want our students to really graduate and be honest to goodness prepared for not only college, if that's what the route that they decide to go on, but also just life in general, and being a good citizen of the United States and knowing what's going on. Students aren't getting that, and I think that's probably why we are having some of the issues that we're having in our world today, is because people aren't educated. And so I really think as educators, we need to continue pushing to have social studies in the classroom, because social studies is so much more than just history. It's how to become a well-rounded citizen, how to know what's happened in the past and not let it happen again, how to be good with your money, like economics. There's how our government works. How do we elect a president? There's so much that goes into social studies, and we just need to continue to push to incorporate that in our elementary schools and continue to integrate social studies. If our schools don't have this in their classrooms as a block period, we need to continue to push to integrate it into literacy. We're learning about that this semester, but it's not difficult to do to integrate it, and I think it's very important that we have it. And then finally, this is my last tweet. So everybody knows that Martin Luther King Jr.'s day is on Monday, and schools are out. But this would be a wonderful thing to do in your classroom, learning about Martin Luther King Jr. So there's a memorial in DC, and you can take a virtual tour, which is what this tweet is talking about. And it would be so cool to take your kids through this module that they have online, and then take them through this virtual tour of the memorial in DC. Because let's be realistic here. We're not going to get the funding or the time to be able to take our students to DC to see this memorial. But I think it's something that would really, really benefit them. Especially older grades. And I mean, you could take it and adapt it for younger grades and explain things for younger grades, and you can make it work for older grades. I mean, I think it's just something that not only is really cool, and it would be very engaging and very fun for our students, but it's incorporating that technology aspect again, and it gives them a different perspective on things. So I really, really loved how they showed that there was a virtual tour. Thanks, guys.